I have a message for Black Americans. Even though I'm not Black American, but this whole diaspora award thing, I just had to say this. So hear me out. Hear me out. Y'all need to protect your peace, your attention, and your money. Because it seems like people in the diaspora look for you guys' anger and attention for clout. They really look at you guys for clout. I don't think you guys realize, you guys do realize this because I hear you talk about it, but I'm saying I'm not Black American. I'm saying from an outside point of view, you guys do make things viral. You guys do make things move. And I will say this with my whole entire chest. Whatever Black Americans want to be popular will become popular. Either now or eventually it will happen. So a lot of people within the diaspora look at you guys' anger and attention as a way for clout. And you guys give it to them. And that's why I say, please protect your energy. That's literally what's happening with this Tyler situation. You guys said, fine, she doesn't want to carry awards. We'll make sure she won't have any. And now they're mad at you because of that. But I thought Black Americans didn't do anything. I thought Black Americans were lazy. I thought Black Americans weren't popular. I thought Black Americans didn't do anything. I thought y'all didn't make anything move. That's what they said about y'all. But the truth is, again, people in the diaspora know the intensity of you guys' influence. And it's crazy, especially being an African, when I hear other Africans call Black Americans ignorant. But when a white person says the same exact thing towards them, it's okay. I'm going to be honest, a lot of Africans don't know how to step to white people the same way they can step to Black Americans. Let's be honest. And I will say Africans are coons. I will say, I don't care what no one says. Not all of us, of course, but a lot of Africans are coons. And it comes back to our parents and our parents' anti-Blackness. And a lot of us had to unlearn the anti-Blackness that we learned in our homes. So again, the energy that they have for you, they will not have for the actual oppressor, which is a white person. Same thing for South Africans. The energy they have for Black Americans, they don't have for the Africans in their own home, in their own land, which is insane to me. So again, Black Americans, protect your energy, protect your attention, protect your money, because ours is projected to the wrong things. That's why we're not even helping our own homeland grow.
Yes, this video is directly to my people from Africa. Yes, I saw a video of a Congolese woman talking down on Black Americans. I saw a video of an African woman talking trash to people who paved the way for you. Do you know how many fights do these people fought for you? Just for you to be where you are today. You understand? Do you know how they marched years back just to be free? And even for us to be free. Yeah, I saw a video of an African saying that why is it that people from Africa, and when they come to America, they easily make it. They make it more than the Black Americans. Someone should answer her. Like, come on. You are from Congo. You are from Congo, and a lot is going on in Congo. If you know that you can actually make it, why did you not stay in your homeland and make it? What is the competition all about? What is the insult all about? I can't get these things right. What is all this competition all about? Let me tell you, yes, we know that Black Americans, yes, their root is from Africa, right? For those of them that will accept, their root is from Africa. But this is their land. This is where they belong. They are from America. You can't come to people's land and be competing with them. You can't come to someone's place and be fighting them. Stop saying all this trash on social media. You Africans, you are doing the most with all this, your careers and everything. Who are you feeding? Are you feeding anyone? Are you feeding any of your friends? Are you even helping these Black Americans? Are you the one helping them? Are you the one taking care of their kids? Are you the one paying their mortgages? Black Americans are very intelligent people, just so you know. If you have ever been with them in class, you will know what I'm talking about. They are not loud. They are just not loud. Why are you Africans that loud when you come to the US? You become a doctor, you become a big deal. You become a lawyer, you become a problem. Do you know how many Black Americans that are doctors that we don't even talk about? The noise is just too much. You guys should be calming down. Be calming down. It's no longer funny from the things we see on social media. Anyway, I really want this video to be very short. It just got me like, what should I even say? Like, it wasn't funny when I saw that video. Why is it that? Is it a competition? Do what you want to do. Go to the highest school. Who cares about your career? Who cares about your education? Who cares about it? Anyway, guys, I'm your Edo Queen. All right, what do you think? Comment what you think. And I'll see you on my next post.
Imagine being in a country with 300, I said the last time, 330 million people or 350 million people in America, and you only 13% of that country. 13%. And the percentage you are influence every part of that country. And they make every law possible. They create law because of you. You did not ask to be here, right? You did not ask to be here. They went and got you from a different place. They bought you, they kidnapped you, whichever. They bring you to a new land. You work hard, they enslave you, they kill your people, they feed you to the alligators. They hurt you, they hurt your family, they grip your people. Somehow, somewhere, you still managed to still be here. You fought. Eventually, there's a lot of people that fought for your right too. You become free. You start creating wealth. Then they burn your wealth. You start creating your own city. They burn it. Then you have your own separate but equal. They burn your stuff. And you're still surviving. You still keep proving them wrong. They had 400 years ahead of you. Then you got access to school. You're winning. They keep finding a way to cut you off, but you're still winning. Then you think you're winning, but people that look like you, come from a country, they never were enslaved in their own country. They come to your place where you've been fighting for 400 years or more. They come in and they're taking advantage of all the stuff you went through because of what you fought for. But somehow they disrespect you and you're the land that you've been fighting for. The stuff you create for them. They come in, they're fighting you. They're calling you names. They're calling you lazy. They're calling you all sorts of names. And you're supposed to accept that. They're telling you have no culture. Don't they look like you? Now, you can take it from a different group of people. That's okay. That's Black American. They take it from a different group of people all the time. But the people that look like them, telling them they don't deserve the thing that they're fighting for, but they're benefiting because of the fight that you put out. Black American put so much fight. They fought for so much stuff. And a lot of immigrant, a lot of diaspora, a lot of African, a lot of Caribbean people, a lot of Black people outside the U.S. come in. They do not understand the struggle, the history. They come in. Everything was already waiting for them. They want them to, because they appreciate the stuff that's already available to them. And they call Black American lazy. All type of names.
The thing I love about these videos here is that it's a nice, refreshing break. And it's something as well that I've stated before, that a lot of these people, don't matter if they're African, Caribbean, or whatnot, or whatever, they need to do what it is that they do and check their own people. Make sure that their people do not cross a certain type of line. And when it is that they do, or find or hear of or recognize that their people cross a certain type of line, they do what it is that they need to do, which is putting them in check. And I love all three of the videos that I was able to showcase from the African man there, specifically speaking on Black Americans and what it is that we went through, and highlighting the fact that we faced all types of trials and tribulations, and how it is that we suffered, how it is that, you know, we have a lot of history in a sense there that a lot of these other folks, African Caribbeans, whatnot, or whatever, don't want to specifically highlight or recognize, right? Because if they have to do that, or if they do it, they have to then give respect to Black Americans. And by way of giving respect to Black Americans, they have to also realize and recognize that because of us, they are able to be here. They can be here safe and sound. They can decide to raise a family here. They can decide to start up a business. They can invest. They can move through these streets safely across these United States, even though it's not really united. But they can do that by way of Black Americans, by way of our blood, by way of our sweat, by way of our tears, by way of our sacrifice, by way of our burnt down towns and cities, by way of the many movements that we have had and groups that we have created, by way of all of the bodies that we have had to bury and the ones that have been redug up and placed elsewhere, by way of a lot of our ancestors that have been sacrificed again and used as alligator bait. Nobody else out here has that type of history, that type of suffering when it specifically deals and details what is going on in America with this government, with the police, with the people specifically here. These are a lot of the stories and the tales that they are at this current moment in time with this administration and the help of many others are trying to eradicate and get rid of. They're trying to sweep it directly under the rug. They're trying to burn these things directly out of the memory. It doesn't matter if they're trying to get rid of PBS by underfunding or stripping away the funding from that and many other things, which again is stripping away a base of which a lot of American children and adults have grown up and have learned so much through public broadcasting television. But again, this administration is getting directly rid of that, which means that all of that information that was there, all of those many stories that were being told are now gone. They are pretty much lost up until further notice. You had the other woman directly up there speaking on the fact that you have a lot of the Africans and the Caribbeans that instead of them being so fixated and worried directly on or about Black Americans, that they need to be putting that or placing that same exact energy on their people so that they can propel themselves forward, so that they can fix their nation, so that they can fix their towns, their communities, so that they can uplift their own. But again, it's so easy for them to decide that, oh, we're just going to fixate and focus on Black Americans. We're going to do the same thing that everybody else is sitting up there doing because that's the trend. That is the thing at this moment in time. That's the only way that we can tend to highlight ourselves. That's the only way at this moment in time that we can show people how great it is that we are by trying to do a compare and contrast to Black Americans. That's the only way that we can, have a platform so that we can actually stand. It's the exact same way that they have a platform because of us. They have a platform so that they can also stand in the United States. So that they can sit up there and stand tall and be as proud as they want to sit up there and be. But like I said before, because of the history, because of the knowledge, because of everything that has transpired, a lot of people don't want to give credit where credit is due, where credit is needed. And again, that's the only thing that Black Americans have really asked for. We just simply ask for people to respect us. And we stated that if you respect us, we will also in kind do the exact same thing for you. We won't look down upon you. We won't kick a downtrodden person. We won't trip you when you're down, right? We will try to give you a hand, not a leg up. We will try to give you a hand so that you can stand right along with us and move forward as we are moving forward. But for whatever reason, y'all cannot simply get right. Y'all can't seem to understand that. And like I said before, shout out to the 3 content creators that I highlighted directly here, also including the Irishman that I highlighted as well, whose name is Alaskan Whiskey. Those are the few that will actually stand against the many to actually speak on what it is that is going on. Also, shout out to Amanda Seales. I got it. Like I said, I've had my disagreements. She's had some times, but I'm like, yo, is she really saying that right now? I'm like, yo, what are you doing? But again, when she showed up directly to that platform and she schooled every single one of them, I swear to you, to my knowledge, she did not take an L. She did not take an L that day. And she specifically spoke 10 toes down and stood up for Black Americans. And she stated herself that she is the child of immigrants. Right. So like I said, shout out to her for being directly on the right side. And I also want to state as well, too, something that I might not have spoken about as well is something dealing with Shannon Sharpe and Amanda Seales being directly on his show, and how it is that Shannon tried to throw some shots directly at Amanda Seales. So I just want to list this real quick. Right. Shannon Sharpe had Cat Williams that tried to save him. He didn't listen. He had Monique that tried to save him, didn't listen. He also had Amanda Seales that tried to come through there and say something directly to him. He didn't listen. There was a story a while ago where people wanted to say that, you know, God would send people a message or messengers. And the main thing about the person asking God, you know, to basically show up to be there is the fact that God sent 3 people. And that person still said, God, where are you? I was looking for you. How come you never showed up? And the main thing is God showed up. He showed up by way of 3 people. And the 3 times that God showed up, you denied God those 3 times. But you yourself are like, I want God to show up. That's not how that works. You don't get to dictate. You don't get to, you know, push things around and move the goalpost on how things are supposed to show up because you want it to be the way that you wanted to sit up there and be. Like I said, at the end of the day, my main reason of bringing up Shannon Sharpe is to basically prove the fact that there's a lot of people out there that you may want to save, that you could potentially save, but they're just not meant to be saved. Because you have a lot of people out here that are too hard-headed, that are too thick-headed, and this also goes right back to a lot of these immigrants, a lot of these Africans who decide that they want to get on social media and specifically talk negatively about Black Americans. A lot of them are not meant to be saved. It just is what it is. They're going to have to be able to, you know, fall by the wayside. It's going to be sink or swim. Black Americans, it is not up for us to sit up there and save them. Realistically, it is not up to us to sit up there and try to educate them either. They should actually, with all of the pride and information and knowledge and heritage and culture and tribes that they have, they should be able to actually educate themselves, come together, formulate some things, theorize some things, write a thesis, come through with a paper, and they should be able to fix some things, but they can't. They get all of their talking points and all of their things directly from white Americans, directly from a lot of the Europeans who have put them into the same constraints that they are currently in at this moment in time, but got all of the gall, all of the voice, all of this type of posing when it deals with speaking on Black Americans, but they have none of that energy when it deals with the people that still hold them in a type of form of slavery at this moment in time. And then on top of that, they're still allowing other people to come in there and experiment directly on their people. But again, these are the exact same people who have all of the audacity, they have all of the gall in the world to come through and speak on Black Americans. And y'all wonder why it is that we have the energy that we have, and why it is that we speak the way that we speak about you directly online. It's your fault. All you have to do is just not say anything. All you have to do is mind your business. All you have to do is not throw shots. That's all you have to sit up there and do. All you have to do is literally fix your homes, your nations, your countries instead of running. That's all you have to sit up there and do. It is not that difficult, but yet you don't even want to sit up there and do that. You don't want to face the facts of how much of a failure or failures that you actually are, so much so that you run from it, you flee from it, you do everything else. You'll go by boat, by airplane, you'll even by some type of religion just to make it somewhere else, so that you don't have to face the fact of that you are a failure no matter where it is that you go. And you try to run and hide directly from that by assimilating to a variety of white cultures directly out here, but yet at the same time you want to say how proud you are as an African. Really? But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.